Hey there, my name is Pravus and welcome back to more Surviving Mars, Below and Beyond. We are in New Ulm and we do now have access to the Mars Underground, which means we can hopefully start exploring and finding a whole bunch of fun little anomalies. We're currently trying to clear out some of these tunnels because I'm already blocked off, but we should be able to do that soon enough. Anomaly analyzed, we find a bunch of free resources. Oh, check it out, we actually did find a bunch of free resources. Concrete, metals, and rare metals. Not bad. Let's go ahead and send, I think, kind of all of my rare metals at the very least up to the surface. Wait a minute, we should only be able to send 19. Can be exported to Earth. Yeah, this is supposed to transport from the underground to Mars, I believe. So let's set that up. And the drones I've got over here should gather all of this up and send it back up here, just in case I want to grab it, which will be useful. All right, cool. So not a whole lot to do down here at the moment. I think I will ultimately turn the elevators off just so I don't have to pay any maintenance penalties on it for now, but for the moment we're okay. Now, we have a cold wave on the way, and we already know that cold waves are from the devil. So I need to get more power, and I mean lots of extra power. Because otherwise, I think we are going to die. It's always a bit of a shock the first time you have a new cold wave come in, and you're like, how much power do I actually need? Oh, frick, I need a lot of power. You know, you just kind of find out the hard way all of a sudden. And I'd rather have too much power and then just turn a few of these things off than find out that we're going to die. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a whole bunch of more power. And we'll go ahead and prioritize building some of these since I only have about a soul to get these things built up. Okay, please grab the right ones. Thank you. It's getting all a little bit crowded over here, not going to lie, but that's fine. There we go. And we have a rocket on its way with some more electronics and stuff, as well as another RC seeker and a drone hub and blah, blah, blah. Lots of electronics. All of this will obviously be very, very useful to me. Let's see. We have, I think, all of our upgrades set up for our water. Water production is going to be a little bit scary. We need to have plenty of it. These two moisture vaporators are not going to be protected during the cold wave, so we need to be a little bit wary of our water sources. As long as our water towers don't freeze over, I think we'll be all right. And with the placement of the subsurface heater, we should be able to protect all of that. But yeah, if these things break and suddenly you have no water, then these things turn off, and then you have no power because everything costs too much, and then you have to turn everything off and basically just do a giant reboot in order to get enough power to turn these suckers on. Yeah, I don't know. Cold waves have a tendency to really mess up your colony. I really am not a fan of cold waves. For obvious reasons, I think. Let's go ahead and turn these on with the polymer blades, get these all upgraded, blah, blah, blah. We need as much power coming in as we can. Can we please get this thing built? Shouldn't take too much longer, just a little bit of machine parts. Boom, boom, boom. And polymer blades there too. Okay, and if we can get all of these solar panels built up too, I think this will end up being enough power. Though it wouldn't hurt to be prepared to turn a few of these things off in the meantime. I'm going to temporarily turn off a couple of these buildings just to make sure that I have enough power to survive the shock. Let's go ahead and turn on the polymer factory with a few extra jobs. I'm thinking we only need 3 people working at each. We could go for automation, which would be nice, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because I'm still coveting all of those electronics, trying to get as much out of this as we can. Electronics factory actually needs to be listed as a priority. I am building a diner over here because I want to make sure that under all circumstances there's going to be food stored in this dome to make sure no one can technically starve. That would obviously cause a lot of problems, and I don't want that. Power currently draining at night. That sort of surprises me, but all right. 15 hours until the cold wave is going to hit. Let's go back to the underground and take a look at that tunnel, see how it is doing. It is most of the way through. We can go ahead and set up a couple of little dumping sites or something so that people have a place to store some of their excess rocks. Not that it matters too much. It's just let's just go ahead and clear this stuff out. And we're just kind of waiting. I wish there was a good auto-explore feature for the tunnels, but you're going to have to do a bit of micromanagement. And don't forget that whenever you are looking down in the tunnels, there's still stuff happening on the surface, so be ready for that. We might actually want to turn off the rare metals extractor as well. I think we're just not going to have people work in an unheated area. Also, this will just consume way too much power. Although, technically, you want to have these things working at least one shift. Yeah, you want to have these things working one shift so that these things don't actually break. That's usually how you want to do it. We'll leave them off for now, though. Let's just see how the initial power shock is going to look in a few hours. All right, I am going to go ahead and turn on the subsurface heaters because I want to make sure that they are repaired in time. These are always going to be a very high priority to get fixed. Can't find the other one. It's here. There it is. Turn you on, high priority. Make sure that whenever you turn those on, they maintain it quick. Any other anomalies I can take advantage of? I think we already looked at this, and the RC Safari was our only other option, which, you know, guess what? I don't really care about that Safari. Safaris are just not that worth it, in my opinion. I mean, you can use, if you're building a tourism-based economy, it can work, but I don't expect that I'm going to do that. I just don't think it's worth it. We're going to have a meteor storm soon enough, too. I really hope those meteors do not actually, you know, hit me in any way, because if they do, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. We have a Stirling generator, which means at the cost of some polymers and electronics, I can have a source of power down in the underground now. It's one of the only power sources you've got. So you kind of need those. There's just so many things you need to set up before you really go down to the underground. One fun thing here is this cold wave is going to hit when all the power turns off. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively turn a couple of these things off now. Yes, I'll have to pay a maintenance penalty on them in a little bit, but I'll just live with it. Let's go ahead and turn some stuff off, make sure we're conserving power when nighttime hits. The good news is we don't have any nighttime shifts on some of these. I might need to turn off the nighttime shift in the research lab just so we can save some power during the night. Maybe electronics factory too. I'm not sure. It doesn't consume that much power. All right, here it comes. Let's see what happens. Okay, our heaters are working. Ooh, now it's saying we're running out of power. Okay. This is, yeah, gonna turn off the work shifts of the very power-hungry buildings in the dome. None of these things really consume too much. We'll be okay there. We should still be producing more than enough water. And as long as we have enough power to survive the night until day, I think we're okay. Yeah. All right, so let's just kind of leave this as is for now. I will turn on this concrete extractor and this one as well. Frozen batteries, not good. Not good. The morning is particularly chilly. Sipping your cup of tea, you survey the frozen landscape just in time to see the warning lights of several accumulators flash red. Let's see. We can have all accumulators stop working until that's terrible! No. No, no, no. We're going to go for the accumulator needing some emergency maintenance of electronics. I hate to do that because I hate wasting electronics, but the good news is we have a rocket on the way. We'll be okay. I need batteries to work during the night. Need batteries to work at all times, or we are very, very dead. So let's make sure these things get repaired, which they're doing right now. There we go. All right. So that just cost me a lot of my valuable electronics, and that sucks. But I think it's fine. Why is this telling me... Oh, we have a depleted deposit. Oh! We are out of concrete in this area, which means this thing actually just needs to go away forever. Bye! Go boom now. Boom! All right, split power grids. Ah, wait, yes, I did forget. We did kind of do that. Yeah, hang on. Go ahead and get those wires fixed up. All right, we'll be fine. So in the underground, I don't think you have to worry about any cold waves, right? We look down here. Yeah, no one cares about it. It's cold down here. That's actually one very strangely compelling reason to be building some domes down in the underground if you can, but you need to have a consistent source of exotic minerals to make that work. That's something that some people are complaining about, is you can't really build a underground base and stay with only that. You need to get exotic minerals, which means you need to have an overhead base always working. Let's go ahead and do some more terraforming because it looks like this tunnel is still kind of filled out. Gosh dang. I'm kind of unlucky on this one, actually. That's like a really unfortunate tunnel. All right, well, we'll get some extra lights, and there's, once again, nothing for me to do down here for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and turn you off. Why pay maintenance if we're not going to be using the elevator for a while? Split power grids shouldn't still be split, should it? No, shouldn't be. I mean, I know that one's fine. No, it's not split anymore. I'm pretty sure that's a lie. We can ignore that for a moment. Only one soul left on this cold wave. Meteor storm is going to arrive in just a little bit. We have a rocket arriving with a load of stuff that I want, so let's go ahead and take care of that now. And here come the electronics. Thank God. We finally have some freaking electronics. So, do I want to just go ahead and place down the electronics factory now? The answer is yes. We'll make the other dome my Martian education and a heavy research dome, I think. That probably will be fine. But in the meantime, yeah, I really want to get some more electronics going here. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Get that sucker built up. We only have one person currently unemployed. It's not exactly much. Take care of that soon enough, though. How are we doing as far as our scanning? I haven't checked this in a little bit. We're getting close to done. Let's just look for more stuff. Still not finding any extra anomalies. That makes me a little sad. Lots of concrete and water and other stuff down here. Like this is a pretty rich map. Now, I need to find out where the... how much are we consuming? consuming 11 food? Really? I need to find out where the next hardest map location is in the game so I can do a max difficulty run someday in the future. Really want to find that out. Because it used to be, right, that there's one particular coordinate you have to plug in at the beginning of a game in order to find the maximum difficulty spot. Terrible, terrible map. I don't know if a new one has been added that's an even higher difficulty. It'd be cool if it were. I don't know if this hygroscopic vaporator is actually in range. I think it is. This one's protected too. We could have left this one on. But, meh. I don't think we need to do that. It'll be fine. 8 hours left on the cold wave. We'll survive. We'll be fine. I'm going to have a huge excess of power. We're going to want to turn off this electronics factory. Go ahead and build it up, but let's not use it. Turn off for now. We'll do it later. We're definitely going to have the automation upgrade, and look how many workers you can put in this. Good lord. Lots of rare metals. We got 500 left in this deposit, too. We're going to need to have lots of this stuff. That's fine, though. That's good. This is a good problem to have. The capacity now exists. We need more workers, and we need lots of rare metals, and we need this dang cold wave to be over. All right, Meteor Storm is apparently ending in a soul. I'm not seeing any signs of them hitting around me right now, so that's good. Running lower on water, but that's fine. We're looking okay. Not feeling scared of it yet. Food-wise, I am feeling a bit concerned. We're consuming 11. That means we will consume... I think we barely are still making enough food, but it's actually close. I think the reason I got a flag that we were... I think the reason we got a flag that we were consuming too much food is because I was moving some food over to here. So it considered that to be consumed, as in taken out of storage and moved over to this diner. But I think we are technically producing enough food. Cold wave's done. Thank you. And that means subsurface heaters. Control, click, deactivate, boom. All right, problem solved. We can now turn some of these things back on if we want. I'm going to turn off this water extractor. We like to conserve that as much as we can. And we want to have extra working shifts over in the rare metals extractor so that we can get more of that stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on a couple of shifts to the concrete extractor. All set there. And anything else we need at the moment? No. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off... Well, let's see. How are we doing on this? No one's currently well, let's see. Will people volunteer to go work over here? Maybe. Let's quickly set up a couple of depots, because we know we're going to want to have some rare metals nearby so the drones can bring them some more supplies. So we'll say like 10 there. Should be all we need. And then a depot full of electronics right over, let's say, here. Okay? So we got all that. Actually, this placement sucks, because I'm going to need to get a tunnel set up over there in a little bit. There we go. Set it up like that instead. Okay. How are we doing on that oval dome? The oval dome is most of the way through. 2/3. Okay. I think we will construct another dome soon. And I need to get some more passengers. One problem. I don't think we have a lot of applicants back on Earth. Never mind. We have 31. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely get a lot more people. I'm going to need to get another farm set up so that we can have enough food to support that, though. That's going to be pretty tight. Pretty darn tight. People are working in the electronics factory. 2.2 production. So the thing is, with the same number of workers, the full electronics factory is much better. Which is kind of why I want to turn you off. And instead, just have more people go work here. Because we'll get more value out of our electronics factory doing this. I'm pretty sure. Though for some reason, not all of the workers are moving over there, but that's alright. That's alright. Hey, an anomaly! Finally! God! I feel like we have not been getting much as of late. Let's dump back into the underground and take a look at those tunnels. Is the tunnel done? Oh, it looks like it is. That's good. Let's go ahead and get some more lights. I always like to mark my path. Little Hansel and Gretel action, but instead of breadcrumbs, we've got, you know, light. Not finding much in these tunnels, though. Usually by now I found some deposits or anything, honestly. Gosh dang, more cave-ins? I can't even get out of here. I'm completely stuck. These are useless undergrounds. No! All this effort to get to the underground, and there's nothing we can do down here until I research cave-ins. We got completely unlucky. I've never had that happen before. I have played quite a bit of this expansion in preparation for things like the tutorial video and everything else. I've been down here. I've explored an entire tunnel network. I've done this like 3 times. I have never seen myself completely locked out with only one anomaly. Wow, that sucks. All right. Well, sorry, guys. I wanted to show you more content, but apparently we've been denied. Funny. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. We're still producing lots of food here with the potatoes. We're about to get a pretty huge boost. It's actually gaining food over time because we have so many people working in overtime right now. A dust storm! No! We don't like dust storms. All right. I don't think we actually can build a... I don't think I can justify building an oval dome, I just realized. Much as I want it, I don't think we can. And the reason why is it costs like 150 polymers or something, right? No, 100. 100 polymers. That's a lot. But 2 spires, though? I mean, it's fun. I want to build it. We're not producing enough polymers to justify it, but I wanna. Oh, screw it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna build the oval dome. It's a terrible investment. We should be building a medium dome instead. But I'm doing it. We're building the oval. Do an oval dome. All right, something like this. It'd be even better, of course, if I could place this in any place that had, like, oh, I don't know, a research vista or something. Frickin' heck. If I could build it over here, you know, that'd be great. 10% extra research would be great. But no, we're going to do it over here. It's not going to be as good, but it's fine, probably. All right. Build a dome. Big, big oval dome. Low on resources. Which ones? Don't know. It's gone already, so we have no idea. Okay, let's see. Storage compression is on its way. That'll be good. Martian-born adaptability. We want to get some more planetary anomalies, I think. That's a relatively cheap tech. I wouldn't mind having things like extra crops available. Research amplification will be needed at some point. We need to get that Hawking Institute going. That's a thing we had talked about doing. Yeah, I think I stick by that. And pretty soon we'll be able to start getting some specialists, and I'd love to give them an extra 10% performance boost. Those are obviously very helpful. No sign of cave-in tech. I really have to just go down this list one by one. Man, that's rough. Man, that's rough. All right, fine. Are we capped out? Wait, we're waiting on rare metals. Do we just not have any rare metals? Apparently we don't. Hang on. Rare metals. Rare metals? You should only ever have, like, a maximum of 30 over here. Hey, transports. I need your help. Get over here. We found a bunch of rare metals from the elevator. Grab them and bring them back. Because apparently I'm not making any electronics anymore, and I want to make more. Bring them up over there. There we go. All right, speed it up. Let's see how quick these drones are actually able to build an oval dome. Gonna wish that I had another drone hub in this area at some point. Lake vaporators. What's this? Lake pumps are self-sufficient and no longer need to be supplied with water. Do you know how unbelievably good that is for terraforming? Because usually I have to get so much water pumped into the earth. Now I can just make lakes. Lots of them. Dang. I also discovered a metal deposit. All right. That's fine. Yeah, I want to get another drone hub. I feel like we need extra range somewhere out over here at some point. Just go ahead and place you like this. And let's make sure that we get some power cables set up, kind of like this, I guess. And if we're going to have this thing, we're going to need to get a lot more, you know, we're going to need to get a lot more power and stuff. So I can just go ahead and get some of these going. Rotate these around. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, more power banks set up. Looking good. Of course, this gray dust storm is actually going to mess things up in a little bit. We're going to lose all of our water production, and we're going to lose our oxygen production, which I'm pretty sure we have enough oxygen stored that we'll be okay. We'll need to turn off this dome when it's built. There's no way in heck I can afford to have it. I'm pretty sure we'll be okay on power, though. We've got enough wind turbines going that we'll be fine, right? I think so. And then, yeah, if we turn on the water extractor, we'll be all right. Yeah, no, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. We'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. 70 food at the moment. Okay, we're consuming 10, it says. So that means we have like 7 souls worth of food. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're producing plenty of food right now. That'll change soon enough. You have 30 rare metals. Now I know where all the rare metals have been going. Go back to Earth. We need to get some more passengers. I need more people. Fill in this oval dome. This thing's going to look really good. I like oval domes. They are good. I like medium domes too, but oh well. Maybe at some point we can place down like one of those gigadomes or something, you know? We'll just place it right here, take advantage of 2 research vistas at once or something. That'd be good. Although, ideally, you place it up here and find a way to take advantage of the underground rare metals as well. 1,000 rare metals over there. That would last you for a good long while. Now, that's actually one of the things that this expansion really addresses, though, because there did always come a point where if you played long enough and really spread out across the map, you'd consume all your rare metals, and it was just borderline impossible to sustain your economy anymore, because there was just no more supplies on Mars, native, in order to sustain all the electronics production and everything else. Asteroids fix that to some degree now, because now you actually can keep harvesting more rare metals from space, which is actually a very compelling reason, like IRL, for us to go to space and get more resources from asteroid mining. Forget going to Mars. I don't actually think that's necessarily like humanity's first goal. The way that we make space travel like an incentive for humanity is to make it a cost-effective thing. We profit more than it costs us. Right now, it doesn't really do that. We don't really gain much except for some scientific insights. Find a way for corporations to be able to land on asteroids, get metals, bring them back. You deal with a lot of like nasty climate issues because you're no longer extracting, resources from the planet in a very dirty way. And also, companies will start doing their own initiatives. To me, that just makes sense. This RC Seeker needs to get over here so we can set up this drone hub, though it's not going to have any power for a little bit, so it's not going to matter too much. In one sol, we're going to have this great dust storm. If there's anything to worry about from a great dust storm, it's just all the leaks. I think we're okay with what we've got here at the moment. Why is no one building anything? Do we just have no drones? 9 drones over here should be more than enough. I know you guys are working on the Oval Dome. I'm going to say that this is a lower priority. Go work on literally anything else first, please, and thank you. All right. So this is solid. We have 8 open jobs at the moment. How are we doing on electronics? We're producing 2.9 right now per sol. Definitely better than it used to be. I do not need to be producing this much of machine parts, but I'm going to go ahead and overwork you guys since I think our sanity can currently hold it. Polymers, we are producing 3 per sol. That's definitely more than we're consuming. Obviously, we're spending a lot of them right now, but that's fine. There's a reason we were getting all the extra polymers off of the surface of the planet, right? Let's go ahead and drop off a couple more of these dumping stockpiles, since I'm kind of annoyed with them. Still nothing to do with this Sirocco, so that's fine. And then underground, I think we were already building all of our lights, but let's just get back over here real quick and send the Seeker this away and the Explorer this away, and there's literally nothing to do for a bit. We could turn the elevator back on and send them back up, but meh. I don't need that at the moment. I don't need it at the moment. All right, this Seeker is done with that. We already got the drone hub set up. It has no power, but at least there's going to be 6 more drones set up and ready to go. We could research the ability to start making our own drones, and that would actually be tempting for a lot of reasons, but oh well. All right, dust storm's here. Everything's going to shut down, and boom. Good news is we have enough power, so we're okay. Let's turn on the water extractor so we actually are producing a bit more water. And do we think we have enough water to sustain ourselves for the next 3 sols? I think the answer is yes. I think. So I really hope so, because it's kind of my only option. Turn off the fuel refineries. That will help a little bit. Now we definitely have enough to last. All right. Storage compression is done. That'll be good. We're going to be working on the adaptability so we can get the universities to be more effective. That'll be helpful. Smart engineering, no, don't care about that. Extra comfort's nice. Just looking to see if there's anything here that we really need. Rare metal extractor production increased. That could be helpful. Advanced rocketry. Allow even more colonists to be dropped off. And we can start building our own rockets, which is much better than buying them for such a premium. It's a thought. Kind of leaning toward things like factory AI so we can improve performance even further. We'll want research amplification, and we're going to want factory amplification, which increases power costs, but again increases the productivity. And I'm going to say that STEM reconstruction is, in fact, a priority, just because delaying retirement means that my people keep working for a lot longer. How many seniors do we have? Only 2. All right, that's not too bad. Dust sickness. All right, if you're suffering from dust sickness, you should not work. If I were a doctor, this would be a lot better. But yeah. All right, we're going to have to do that. Now I'm draining a lot of power thanks to a leak. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. We'll be fine. This is not the worst dust storm ever. As long as we are able to deal with all of our leaks in a timely fashion, we'll be fine. And thank you, wind turbines, for doing your job. Thank you, Trib Electric Scrubber. This has been one of the best things I ever got. I honestly think if I ever see the events for the Trib Electric Scrubber, it's going to be a no-brainer from here on out. This thing's been so stinking helpful to me. It's really made it a lot easier to sustain myself with machine parts. So much easier. Leaks detected. Those are dangerous. Every one of those reduces how long we can survive. but I think we're all right. I mean, if you guys will fix it quick, we'll be all right anyway. Gosh dang it, where's the leak? It's right here. Oh, I see it. That's just losing power. Okay, got that fixed. Now we're making plenty of power during the night. Yeah, that's fine. Well, if we're only losing a couple of water per day, yeah, no, we can survive for like another 10 souls or something like that. The dome is making some good progress. Just needs a bit more of, you know, everything. But it's making good progress. And the fun thing is, this is also in range of the polymer factory, which is great. And is it in range of the subsurface heater? Answer, no, but if we increase it just a little bit, it would be. Haha, there we go. So in theory, I wouldn't need to have another one of those subsurface heaters in order to keep this thing going. I think you just have to barely touch it for it to be heated, technically. You'd think it would only heat up like one corner, but I don't know. Like heat transfer by convection or something like that, it just goes around. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Now, we could actually get rid of this small electronics factory, but here's a fun little spoiler. So everyone thinks the recon and expansion tech tree is only useful for things like the asteroids and the underground tunnels, and that's true most of the time. You know what's down here at the very bottom that's really good, though? The ability to turn your buildings into prefabs instead of demolishing it. We could just take this small electronics factory and pack it up, and then move it somewhere else. That's pretty good. It's really good. It's actually meant to make going to things like asteroids a lot easier, because instead of having to bring along a bunch of resources, you can just bring a bunch of prefabs instead and quickly set up a mining base. That's the idea for it, but it actually applies to a lot of good stuff. Hey, our rocket has arrived. Excelente. I want to send some passengers, but I don't want to do it right away. Or do I? Let me think. Could we sustain this if I do this? I think the answer is yes. I think we could go ahead and send 22 more people. It'll take a long time for them to arrive, like 3 souls. By the time they arrive, I think I could set up enough houses, and I think I could set up some farms and stuff in order to keep people sustained and happy. Well, I'm freaking committed now, so I sure as heck hope I'm right on that point. Be really embarrassing if I were wrong. We have enough electronics being produced. I feel comfortable getting some automation so I can greatly increase my polymer production. So we'll do that. Why do I have a bunch of people not working? Sanity is lower than it ought to be. It's the Great Dust Storm. Gosh dang it. These natural disasters are truly atrocious sometimes. I don't remember sanity being this bad. But, like, it really is nasty. Oh, what do we discover? A breakthrough. Project Phoenix? What's this do? When a colonist dies, there's a 50% chance he's reconstructed as a youth? What? Well, that's really good. Holy crud. It's like cloning. But not. We just transfer their memory or something. Anomaly analyzed. We get 30 rare metals. Oh. Well, that's kind of nice. Let's quickly send a transport to go and grab the rare metals there. And slowly scroll my camera all the way over this. Drop it off here. There we go. Done. Another anomaly found. Really? Oh, okay. Well, it's actually really close to the base for some reason, so that's just free research. That'll get me my Martian-born adaptability pretty quick. Alrighty. Very good. We could, by the way, create a death dome. That's something we used to do with our seniors so they would consume less resources. Since we're not on a maximum difficulty run, I don't think I need to do that. So I'm not going to be a villain this time around, but, I mean, it obviously is kind of funny if you do things like that, right? It's kind of funny. Are we able to build moisture vaporators? No, I still don't have that tech. That's something that I do need to be concerned about as we are expanding our domes with more people and so on. If we are not getting extra water production, we're going to struggle. Please fix this leak. Please. Thank you. Anomaly researched. Goody. What do we get here? RC Explorer has been... Gosh dang it. That's fine. It's really nearby. Not that big a deal. Just a little irritating. Didn't actually get the Martian-born adaptability. It was only 1,200 science. Thought it'd be more than that. Fine. How are we doing on water? Actually, not nearly as much water as I thought we would have. Those leaks have been really adding up. But we still have enough to last for another 6 hours, which is going to deal with this dust storm, and then hopefully people's sanity will start to improve a little bit. Because it seems like a lot of people have decided to just go and take a break from work, which I do not approve of. Like, at all. Gosh, why are so many people not working? Also, why are we having homes problems? Wait, I need to turn off. Hang on. Forbid domes when berths when full. There should be extra houses. We have a couple of resident slots that are vacant. Yeah. There's one over here. Why are the children even over here? Hi, you. You need to go and live here, okay? And in this dome, children are not recommended. Get into your school dome. Dang it, we need to make more workaholics. I like workaholics. They're good. They let me abuse them in all the worst possible ways. I'm a terrible tyrannical boss, but that's the entire point. Question, by the way. Where's all my polymers, and why have you guys not finished this dang dome? Well, it's because it's considered to be a lower priority. I guess we can go ahead and turn that back on and people will get to it. A problematic Moxie. Oh, okay. Well, wait for repairs or bypass the filter. I think we wait for repairs. How are we doing on our oxygen production? So, can we survive for one more day? We are consuming 1.7 per soul. That should be fine. I'm not worried. We got enough oxygen to last us for 2 souls. Oxygen demand, by the way, is not 1 per soul. I'm sorry, but it says we have 2 souls worth of oxygen. We can afford to wait 24 hours. We don't need to build a secondary Moxie. We are A-okay. And I'm pretty sure if you wait for the repairs, you get like a little event that gets extra production from the Moxie. 1 Moxie usually is enough to supply, like, I don't know, something like 80 resonance or more, generally speaking. So I'm not worried about them. So Martian-born adaptability, huh? Almost done. I think we need to end up this video because I'm kind of out of time, but I'd like you guys to finish up this dome. It's kind of taking a long time. You know why it's taking a long time? Because my drones suck and I don't have enough of them. Also, I'm not getting any research because this dang freaking gosh darn dang ding dong freaking research labs and these stupid sanities. Where is everybody? Where are all the humans? There's one. What's your problem? Dust storm is raging. Worked outside the dome. Dust storm is raging. Dust storm is raging. Gosh dang you people. You're so weak. Yes, I know a dust storm is raging. It's been going for a couple of days. Stop being such a problem. Whatever, it's fine. We're just going to be low on workers for a little bit. I need things that are going to be reducing sanity loss. That's going to be important for me at some point in the future, because clearly this is coming back to bite me in a big way. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.